Our Dyson cordless vacuums are completely different than anything else out there on the market because they actually have power to them. And what makes the Dyson DC59 special is that we've engineered it to actually perform at a level of uprights. And the way that we do this are several different ways. The first is in the two-tier cyclonic technology. You'll see here that there are 15 cyclones that are split between the bottom and the top. What's happening inside is that when the air is being pulled in, it's actually being distributed equally inside each cyclone or vortex finger. This actually allows us to increase the suction capacity as well as increase the capacity for this to perform and pick up more microscopic dirt and dust. The next is inside we have a Dyson digital motor. This is going to have a V6 motor, which is an upgrade from the V2 in previous models, giving this 50% more power. So we're actually able to draw more power from the battery with this machine. You'll also notice the trigger on this is completely different than previous models. This is a very light touch trigger. So it's a quick, easy red portion here. When you hit that, it's going to turn on. And actually, it's going to save you battery by being able to do that. So that way, when you're moving from room to room, you don't waste the battery by having it continuously on. You only have it on when you need it. Inside, we also have a battery that's a specially made battery for this machine. It's comprised of nickel, manganese, and cobalt. This actually allows us to, again, pull out the most out of this machine with regards to having that Dyson digital motor and having this special battery together, so you're getting, again, all of that suction power. The conventional motor in a cordless vacuum is actually pretty inefficient because it's still running on two brush heads on the side that will spin around, causing friction. Having a Dyson digital motor actually runs 3 times faster than a conventional motor, and it's going to wear out less over time than a conventional traditional cordless vacuum motor. The next biggest difference you're going to notice is the cleaner head. It's very large. Again, we're trying to give you that upright experience in a more convenient way. Here on this side, you're going to notice how large the brush bar is and how close these bristles actually get to the floor. You're also going to notice 2 different colors of the brush bar. Now what we have here is the nylon portion. Now this is actually going to be used to dig down deep into the carpet. Now here, this softer portion is carbon fiber. The Dyson engineers found that dust sticks to bare floors because of static electricity. So in order to pick up that dust, you need to reduce the static. Carbon fiber filament naturally reduces that static. So we have a layer here of carbon fiber. This is actually going to dust your bare floors as well as vacuum your floors. So it's really doing 2 in 1. And this will be able to do carpets and bare floors without having to change any settings. So each brush head or brush row will work whenever it's supposed to work. Something else that's very incredible about the Dyson DC59 are all of the upgrades that we have from the Dyson DC44. One of the biggest is the cleaning time. This one has a 26-minute cleaning time versus the Dyson DC44 with a 20-minute run time. Now also, we've increased the size of the bin by over 30%, so there's a lot more capacity in here to pick up dirt. This machine is under 5 pounds, and when you really think about it, you're getting the full power of an upright in a machine that is about 4.65 pounds, so very lightweight and very easy to handle. Another feature of this machine is that every component can actually be popped on and off, so that way you can do high reach, low reach cleaning, as well as convert this whole machine into a very easy to use handheld machine. So to do that, we're going to first take off the cleaner head. Right here there's a gray button. When you push that gray button in, the cleaner head will pull right off. You can attach any tool and attachment that you like onto the wand portion of this machine. So I'm going to put this down and we'll attach here this multi-angle tool. So you can see if you wanted to do high reach cleaning with this, again, because it's so lightweight, you can take this into your high areas that you need to get to. Maybe it's a ceiling fan, maybe it's crown molding or vents, but this allows you that freedom to get those cobwebs. And if you notice, as I'm going to actually pull this down, you can see the weight distribution. So I have the weight here in my hand, very much like a power tool. So it's not heavy at all. As I come down, you can see I'm not fighting with this. We're talking about a machine that without the cleaner head on is even, I would say maybe 3.5 pounds. So it's even less than the full weight, which is about 4.65 pounds. So it's very easy to actually maneuver, whether it's up or down, depending on the type of cleaning that you're doing. Another benefit, as I mentioned, is that you can actually use this as a handheld. The wand itself will come right out. So when you're doing maybe dusting or all those fine particulates that you want to get out of your car, you can actually use just this portion. So you see here a very small and slim design. You get right in there, clean your car mats. Use this as well in the kitchen in areas you wouldn't even think of, like in and around your stove, in and around your refrigerator, your cupboards, all those areas like your sofa cushions, in between the sofa cushions. This is great for that quick pickup that you have in your home. Again, all in your hand, very lightweight. We actually have two settings on this machine. When you first will turn it on, it'll automatically be on high power. So that's high power. On the back here, we have a max button. When you hit that, you're going to get maximum power, and you're going to hear the difference. So now you would want to use max power for those tougher areas in your home or tougher areas in your car where you really need a little bit of extra boost, and this will give you 6 minutes if you wanted to use the entire battery and run it on max power alone. Now it's also very easy to empty, just like any other Dyson vacuum. So right here you're going to see this red portion. When you push that down, the bin will automatically empty here at the base. So that way it's very easy to empty. You simply lock that back in, and then you're ready to use it, whether you want to use it in your home on the floor or you want to take it out into your car. It's always ready and charged. Another benefit of having the Dyson DC59 is that the tools are all interchangeable between this machine and a lot of our newer uprights. So whether it's the multi-angle tool that you have, that maybe you had this when you purchased the Dyson DC65 or even the Dyson DC41, and you have this tool, this will pop onto this Dyson DC59 cordless. So all the tools will snap on and off just as they would onto the hose and wand of all of the uprights. Now again, we talked about this being able to really have interchangeable parts and pieces and components. So as we take this apart, we can simply lock on that cleaner head back onto the base of the machine. And then this machine will also come with a docking station. Now we think this is important because it just makes it that much easier for you in your home to always keep it nice and charged. So this is how it will come. You can hang it on your wall. It's just two very simple screws. And then right onto the docking station, two of the tools will fit onto it, so that way they're always at the ready. Now if you don't have the space to actually hang it up in your home, and you still obviously will need to charge it, you just simply take off that wand piece. Again, everything's just that gray button. So you hit that gray button, this piece will come out, and then you'll just simply plug in the plug right here where you see this outlet. You'll plug that plug in there, plug it into the outlet, and then that will make sure that you have this battery charged. Some more features on the Dyson DC59 that make it special are that it's Energy Star rated, so it's extremely efficient in the way that it's using that Dyson digital motor inside, the way that it's pulling out the power from the nickel manganese cobalt battery, as well as the way we have that 2-tier radial root cyclone technology, again pulling in that air of equal distribution, so you're getting all that dirt and dust in the bin. So that way you're not collecting all of that dirt and dust into the filter. Just like our larger uprights and even our larger canisters, this is the same technology that we have in those machines. What that means is that it's not going to lose suction power. You're not relying on bags or filters to actually pull in that dirt. So that way this is a lifetime filter that you do not have to worry about replacing. One of the most impressive demonstrations you've probably seen on the commercial between the Dyson DC59 and its competitors is dust on a black floor surface. Now earlier we talked about the cleaner head and how it has that carbon fiber filament bristle, which is really designed to pick up dust. That's what this demonstration is going to show, that we're able to pick up the dust that other vacuums, especially cordless in this case, are leaving behind. So we're actually going to start with a competitor vacuum. Now what we have here is flour on a black acrylic surface. I'm going to take a one pass with this machine. So you can see it certainly left dust behind. Now we're going to take the same area right next to it with the Dyson DC59. Again, we talked about the ability for this vacuum to actually pick up dust. So again, we're going to do one pass here, and you can clearly see the difference of having that carbon fiber filament in that brush bar that's actually able to pick up the dust from the floor. So it's not just vacuuming like a traditional cordless vacuum. You're getting that experience of vacuuming as well as dusting in a cordless vacuum, which again is meant to really be more like your upright vacuum, only at under 5 pounds. So now we're going to talk more about power with this machine. So here we have more carpeting. So we have some chalk dust here on the floor because we still are able to pick up microscopic dirt and dust with this machine. And if you notice, we're still grooming the carpet as if we're using a larger upright. We're still able to tackle the pet hair with this machine. You'll also notice here at the end, there's V-ball technology. Much like we have the big ball technology in the uprights, in canisters you have V-ball technology. What that means is when you're on your carpets or bare floors, you can actually really get a great pivot with this machine because of that V-ball. Now let's do some more bare floor cleaning over here. We don't need to adjust anything. It will automatically adjust, picking up all of that dirt and dust. So really, whether you're on carpet or tile or a bare floor, you're picking up all of that dirt, all of that dust. And then even here, as we pick up that coffee ground, you can see how we're able to pull all of this in. An experience of an upright in a unit that is under 5 pounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish cleaning this black acrylic just to reiterate that power, again, when we're talking about the ability to vacuum as well as dusting the floor. So I'm going to clean up this side, and then I'm also going to clean up what the competitor left behind here. That way we leave this floor nice and shiny. Again, this is the Dyson DC59 and all of its innovations. When you get this at home, it's really that vacuum that's going to feel like an upright and have that upright power, perform like an upright. It just happens to be a Dyson cordless that can fit in the palm of your hand.